I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. Never cease to stand, like curious children, before the great mystery into which we were born. Life is a preparation for the future. Do not grow old, no matter how long you live. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Reality is merely an illusion. It's strange to be known so universally and yet be so lonely. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you, mine are still greater. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. The significant problems we have cannot be solved at the same level of thinking with which we created them. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Intelligence is not the ability to store information, but to know where to find it. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. The only source of knowledge is experience. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not one bit simpler. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counted. The important thing is not to stop questioning. When you look at yourself from a universal standpoint, something inside always reminds or informs you that there are bigger and better things to worry about. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Possessions, outward success, publicity, luxury to me, these have always been contemptible. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Example isn't another way to teach. It is the only way to teach. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. We should take care not to make the intellect our God. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. Past is dead. Future is uncertain. Present is all you have. So eat, drink, and live merry. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. I live at solitude, which is painful in youth. 3 great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. If I'd only known, I would have been a locksmith. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. Perfection of means and confusion of ends seems to characterize our age. To punish me for my contempt for authority, fate made me an authority myself. Laws alone cannot secure freedom of expression. In order that every man present his views without penalty, there must be spirit of tolerance in the entire population. Never memorize something that you can look up. Everything that is really great and inspiring is created by the individual who can labor in freedom. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it.